Hello again. I know it's been a little while since I've posted anything, but we're going to get at this again. I love to do a layered border, and this one uses a few different of the Creative Memories tools. I'll give you a little close-up. First thing we want to do is take some navy cardstock, which I'm going to cut to 2 1/4 inches. And this will be the base for our card. Then this paper is from Creative Memories Glacier Pack, and I'm going to cut this one to 2 inches wide. Which would go right down. I'll put this up here, maybe you can see that. That'll go right down the center. Next, we want to use the Teardrop Lattice Border Maker Punch. And I'll tell you, ladies, I have not quite figured out the exact trick to line this up. I've explained before, there's a little black tick mark right here where you want to set your paper for the initial punch. So you line up the edge of your paper right there with the tick mark. Make sure the back edge is lined up, and go ahead and do your punch. And we'll slide this out and get it right along the edge. And I'll put this over here. The blue guide, you take your paper, cover it up on the blue guide, and there you go. Hey, I might have figured this out from when I did this the first time. Punch again. Slide it down and just work your way down the paper. Each time you just make sure you line up what you've just punched with the blue paper, with the blue outline, I guess I should say. And there you have it. This is, again, the Teardrop Lattice. Now this one you want to cut right down the middle. That on your cutter, get it lined up in the middle, and just cut it down. So we will start adhering this. We'll take our tape runners, and I'm just going to do this quick. You're welcome to put on as much. Look, I already messed that up. I'll do it this way. Did it backwards. But that's the beauty of the repositionable tape runner with Creative Memories. You got a little extra on there. You can just rub it off the side and they'll just disappear. Okay, the next one you're going to put on is my cut in half Teardrop Lattice. We're going to put that on either side. Repositionable tape runner, I think I've shown you in the past, has these little tiny dots on here of adhesive, and what it does is it only sticks to the paper and you won't get extra stuff hanging off your page just like a regular traditional tape runner would. Or if you're more comfortable with using a glue pen, you can go ahead and use a glue pen. I just think the tape runner's faster. Line this up, just sort of eyeball it a little bit over on the edge. That down and repeat on the other side. And I don't know if you can see from here. Imagine that this was in pink. Don't you think it would make a beautiful breast cancer awareness ribbon? Okay. Got that on there. The spacing in there, let's see here. I did just have my ruler out. space between that I left where I cut it in half is just about a 1/4 of an inch. And then I'm going to take some more navy cardstock and cut a 1/2 inch strip. And we were going to put that right down the center of here. This repositionable tape runner, I pretty much use it for anything. While it never becomes permanent, it does become plenty sticky, and you don't have to worry about any of your projects falling apart. It gets more sticky over time. So I get that lined up right down the center of my border there. And then the last thing I'm going to cut out is I'm going to use the Dancing Daisies border maker cartridge. You know, looks like I'm making a winter border and I'm using Dancing Daisies, but I kind of like the look it puts on there. And get my holder, and again my white cardstock. If you haven't used the border maker system before, you have the paper holder and the cartridge holder. There's some little teeth here to line things up, a little tick right here. This on here would line up right where that little mark is, and then these will fit right into there and slide along easily. So click right into space, slide it down to the next one. Punch along. Got our absolutely adorable Dancing Daisies border. And then the last thing you have to do is adhere this right down the middle. And you will end up with a very pretty border. The next one I plan to do is going to be using the new paper, the tearing tool. Hope to get this done next week. And you may think, why do I need a tearing tool? I can tear paper. But I have a perfect example of why using a tool helps you with your border. Till next time.